guys, welcome back to Ashley, the Southern Frugal Mama. Happy New Year, happy 2026. It's the perfect time to declutter. So I'm coming to you today to share 26 things to declutter in 2026. This is video 1 of 2, so stay tuned for the next video. Let's make room for more peace and clarity and intention. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to declutter in 2026 is appliances that we do not use. So appliances that you don't use could include a coffee maker, omelet maker, rice cooker, Instapot, quesadilla maker, bread maker. If you don't use those things, they're just really collecting dust and it's time to declutter them. Books that you don't read, that don't spark joy. Or books that you have outgrown. We have several books that I loved whenever my kids were younger. Llama Llama, Red Pajama, and the Big Blue Truck books. I love those, but we just don't read them anymore. It could be different series of books depending on the age of your children or yourself. If you don't read them, let's give them to someone else that can enjoy them. Cables and cords is the third thing. So a lot of times whenever we get a new phone or any new electronic, it comes with some kind of cord. And a lot of times they all use the same cord. So why do we have 15 different cords that are the same? A lot of times they're super short. So let's declutter several of those and keep the good ones. Number 4 is duplicates. Whether you have duplicate kitchen tools, duplicate toiletries, duplicate mugs, glasses, anything. If you have duplicates, especially if you don't use them, get rid of them. If you have 5 pairs of scissors, why do we need 5 pairs of scissors? During the new school year, each year the kids, have a list of what they need for school, and we end up with lots of scissors coming back to our house for some reason. So let's declutter those duplicates. Number 5 would be expired items like medicine or makeup. So makeup has an expiration date, usually on the back. There's a little symbol and it has a number. You should use your makeup up within that period of time. Also, if you've had pink eye or some kind of weird eye infection going on, please get rid of your eye makeup and get some new kind. Especially if you've started medicine. Let's do that too. But expired medicine, it could be, kid medicine, cough medicine. We had several different ointments that I had to throw away because they were expired. And medicines that are expired a lot of times aren't effective. 6 would be food in the pantry if it's expired, in your refrigerator if it's, growing some penicillin on it. So if you have expired food and spices and things like that, let's go through that, clean it out. Number 7, gifts that you don't use. Don't hang on to a gift just because a certain person gave it to you or you think they're going to ask about it. If you don't love it and you're not going to use it, let's give it to somebody who can. 8 would be hobbies that you no longer do or are no longer interested in. So if you have if you've made floral arrangements or bows or crocheted, any of those hobbies, if you don't do them anymore, what's the point in keeping it? Number 9 is ironing supplies. Years ago, whenever we moved, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I got rid of my ironing board, the starch and everything like that. I just don't iron. My husband is really big on steaming things. I don't really mind if it has a wrinkle or two, so he will use the steamer. Number 10 is those just in case items. If you're going to collect things, collect clutter, and you're not going to use it, let's go through those just in case items. Make some piles that you want to keep, donate, throw away, that type of thing. Number 11 is knickknacks. Knickknacks a lot of times don't have a lot of sentimental value and they just take up space. Take up real estate in your home. They collect dust. You have to clean around them. It takes a lot of time to do that. Let's go through those. Decrease that visual clutter so we can decrease our stress. Number 12 is linens. If you have several extra extra linens for the beds, for the beds, let's go through those. Maybe if you have 5, go down to 3, or if you have 3, let's go down to 1 extra set. Whenever the kids were a little smaller, I want to say maybe 6 years ago or so, I had a lot of extra sets of linens, but now everybody just has 1 set for their bed. And a lot of people will ask, well, what do you do if the person gets sick or has an accident in the bed? We really just will strip the bed, get them cleaned up, wash them, and put down towels and blankets. It's just a temporary thing. But where we live now, we don't have a lot of storage, so I'm not able to keep extra sets of linens either. 13 is manuals. So if you have instruction manuals for a piece of furniture or a kid's toy, once you put it together, recycle, throw out that instruction manual. They're all on the internet and just junking up your house. 14 is notebooks. So again, whenever the kids start school, they have several different notebooks. Whenever they finish school, they'll send home their notebooks and everything that they've written in those. If we don't need them, we will just rip those out and dispose of those. And the rest of the notebook, the kids can draw in. We can write lists or different things. We can use it up. 15 is old emails. I get a ton of junk mail every day. So I try to go through there and unsubscribe what I can. But sometimes they just keep coming back. Number 16 would be paper clutter. So if you have a drop zone with a lot of paper clutter, go through it, see what you can get rid of that's not important. I get a lot of junk mail in the mail also. So I have to go to my P.O. box and go through it ever so often. If the paper clutter includes receipts, why are you hanging on to them? Sometimes I keep them for taxes, but after that, we're not keeping them for years. 17 is quick fix tools. So if you have that piece of furniture that had the instruction manual, that we talked about earlier, if you have different nuts and bolts or screws and an Allen wrench, keep it for a little bit, but we don't need to be collecting Allen wrenches. 18 is ripped towels. So don't get me wrong, when my towels get old, if they get ripped or stained, I don't throw them away. I actually reuse them. So it could be the dog's bath towel after I give them a bath. They could use it to dry off with, or we have feral cats outside that we take care of. And in the wintertime, I will put their little areas where they sleep. I will put towels and blankets and things like that down there so it can keep them warm in the wintertime. 21 is unmatched socks. So if we have matched socks several times and that one pair does not become a match, we're getting rid of those extra socks. There's no sense in keeping them. Number 22 is vases or vase. I used to keep a couple of vases when I had flowers come in them, but we really didn't use them, so when we moved, I got rid of all of them. 23 is wallets or purses. You could go through your wallet clutter, or if you have lots of extra wallets or extra purses, go through and pare down, see how little you can have. I think I have 1 extra purse. I don't use it a lot. So I really probably could do without. It's smaller, and I have a larger purse that I carry with me every day. It's like a backpack type deal or crossbody. But the bad thing about big purses is the bigger it is, the more junk you carry. 24 is extra decor. A lot of people are taking down their Christmas now. So if you have extra decor in a tote box that you didn't use, go through it, declutter it. It's a good time. 25 is yearbooks. So sometimes yearbooks are really difficult because sometimes they're sentimental. People write things in your yearbook and you want to keep it. But really, how often do you look at it? If you don't care, dispose of it the way that you normally do, whether it's throw away or recycle. Get those yearbooks out of your house if you're not looking at them. 26 is Ziploc bags. So some people don't like to use plastic. I have actually gone to reusable bags once. They were really difficult to clean, and I really didn't have the time or the energy to clean all the little cracks. So I still do use Ziploc type bags. But if you want to decrease your plastic usage, there's the disposable ones. Or if you have like odd sizing of Ziploc bags, maybe you have snack bags and you never use it, or you have gallon bags and you never use them, maybe you could use them up or donate them to someone who could use it. So let me know in the comments, what do you plan on decluttering in 2026? I hope that this video inspired you to declutter. And remember, decluttering is not about perfection, it's about intention. When you declutter, it's not a one-time thing, it's a continuous thing, because we're constantly, we bring stuff in our house, so when things come in, things have to go. Just take it one step at a time, one day at a time, one drawer at a time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope that you know that you are loved and worthy of love. Happy New Year. See you in the next one.